Okay, so you ever gone fishing, with survival gear? You discover that things like this are the only thing you've got. I mean, it's great, it works, you got a good grip on it and so forth, right? But you ever try wheeling a fish back in with this? Doesn't work. I saw this interesting video on the internet about Irwin Strait-lines, but the guy didn't include an essential thing, because that same thing where the fish can go, whoa, can take it from you. Well, not so much this, but easy with something like this, it just goes, whoa. But I've made a slight improvement where you can put 2 fingers in. Wow. Anyway, let's get on with this little build I'm going to work on. What will you need? Well, you get one of these from Kmart, pretty easy. Big W, most fishing shops, BCF, whatever. Get one of these from Bunnings or most shops, right? It's pretty good. And yeah, they're the materials you need. Oh, and leather handle, which you can also get from Bunnings from the, well, believe it or not, the drawer aisle. All right, you probably be able to get them here. So let's get started. First things first. Let's open this. I'm not a savage. I'm just going to use these pair of tiny scissors. I'm a big man using tiny scissors. What is with this? What is with this? After all that, brute force was still needed. Right. It's free. Okay, so this is an Irwin. Wow. How do you open this thing? That's right. So as you can see, Irwin Strait-line, designed for making straight lines. But we're not going to make straight lines. Let's open this up. Let's open this up. Now, you're noticing I'm just sitting on my couch while I do this, so it's not extremely dangerous to do this. I'm going to put the screws on the ground here. She's open. As you can see, fairly decent design. And straight little bit there, all this, that, and the next thing. Okay? There's a lot of stuff here, but let's make this easy. I'm gonna get the pair of scissors, cut this end tag off. Problem number 1, gone. Machine, now separated. Okay, next bit is pull this off. Be careful, because you don't want to lose any of this other stuff that's here. Oh, this one doesn't seem to have. Okay, so it's a lot of rope. So we're just gonna take this rope off. Now, I noticed here that a smaller one I've done here, which is a bit smaller than the oven, it actually has more of a designer reel in it, which helps keep it in a straight direction. Because if you have a look here, you've got like one side and so forth. But remember, this is for survival techniques. I mean, come on, you're not gonna take everything out and destroy the world with a fishing rod, are you? Are you? Anyway. The reason we pull it out of the casing is because trying to pull it all along just gets everywhere. It's a pain in the ass. Just go around and looping it out like this. Right? You're probably saying, hey, why aren't you wrapping the string up? What's going to happen to the string in the end? Hold on, string is always handy, okay? And in a survival scenario, nylon and string are very awesome because, well, animals aren't going to see that nylon unless it's shining in the sun. Okay, so as you can see, this is taking a long time. Let's speed this up. A lot of string here. It's more in this one than the other one. Yeah, just we're gonna do it the dumb lazy way. That's gonna get all tangly later. I tell you, this Irwin Strait-line, it's gonna keep something straight for a very long distance. It's still going. Oh, it's finally finished. There we go. Right. Okay, so that was good. Right. Let's just get my teeny weeny scissors here and cut this off. Get it out. There we go. Gone. Out. Right, so got this here. Now, you can go out and buy your own stuff if you really want, but I find that a bit thick for the project on the other one. So I'm just going to go with this one. This one here has got everything we need on it automatically and will cost you half the price. Half the price. I mean, this I think cost me like maybe $2-3 from Kmart. Right, so yeah, we're gonna need this bit, but not right now. We don't. Okay, so just give yourself a bit of slack and cut that off. Okay, keep all that. It comes with it usually. Hook, sink. Yeah, we all know it's necessary for fishing. So back to this bit here. Got our little nylon here, which you can barely probably see on the screen saying, I can't see it. I need glasses. All that kind of garbage, all that kind of stuff. Do yourself the usual knot. Do a good fishing knot if you can do one. As always, when you're starting something with new nylon, you're just like fiddling with it, saying, why won't you do what I want you to do? Right, so the fancy knot that I'm doing is nothing fancy, just a bunch of crossovers and throughs and spins arounds and so forth. A child could do it, anyone could do it. Hell, someone who's never gone fishing before can easily do it. You don't want nothing too fancy, you just need something to hold it into its place. Right, so once you got that, cut it, so forth. Right, so you got that there. Next step you want to do, just kind of just reel it around. Okay, don't do that. I actually just discovered something even better. Okay, so this particular one has an added bonus. There's a little hole in the center here, which I'm going to just reel that through. It's probably easier. Okay, didn't see that. I'm blind. Alright, so do the knot again. This time it's going to be a lot easier because I know once I've tied this and it's going on, it's just going to keep on going. Right, cut off your little excess. Don't watch out for bits falling off. You don't want to lose anything to this. Okay. Right, part one. Now I'm going to put this to the side. Now, right, I'm going to drill a little hole here on the front here. And if I recall where I did on the old one, it was the second one. Yay! One hole, right. So, you might remember I said something about a leather strapping for munnings. You probably think, oh, can you get that at a craft shop? Yeah, you would. This was actually in the handle section for drawers and soakers and stuff like that. Anyway, as you know, they'll come with the usual things for sizing them up and all that. Cut them down to the size you want, which isn't that big. Okay, I've pre-done mine, so I got mine for about just about a centimeter there. Okay, so grab this, put this through like so. The little hole you just drilled. Okay, get your leather strapping, put it through this hole, put it through that hole. Don't be an asshole. Okay, so your next bit is getting this all in. You know, I'm just going to say, push it for this damn thing. 1, 2. Make sure it's nice and tight and won't move. Right, so that's going to be your handle in the long thing. So your fingers go for here, you got some kind of grip. That way when the fish comes along, pulls it away, it's not going to run away with you. Whoa, what an innovation. Yes. Believe it or not, I actually saw this originally on a video on the internet, but he didn't have a handle and it was terrible. Tried his idea, totally good. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to tying this through, so I'm just gonna skip this a little bit because you've already seen me do that, so I'm just gonna, Right, so here we go. We got this, I got that. As you can see, the whole unit is kind of together. Not really, it's not finished yet. But wait, there's more. Okay, so you gotta pull this bit out so you have a winding capability. You pop this on this side, the first bit. You're gonna make sure it's in its connection. All right, then you gotta line this all up. You gotta put this thing back in. This thing does have some other alternative ideas to it. Okay, so don't just go throwing it away thinking, oh no, you can't do anything with it. Of course you can. Alright, so have it that way originally. Yep. Now comes the hard bit, lining it all up. So it all goes back together. There we go. So it's all back together. So this little bit here. Now, the guy who done this video said you could store your tools in here and cutting tools such as, I don't know, say this. I found that they were rather tricky to get in there and out of there. But this is for cutting your reel in an emergency and also for cutting your nails. Right, so got that far. Here we go. Got my reel. Now I'm just gonna wind. As you can see, my winding capability is going good. But this bit here is going to be able to help you keep an eye on your reel as well. Okay, so la da 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 da. Try to keep your reel a little straight as you go. Yeah, if you're wondering, where's the rest of it? Here it is on the ground here. It just makes it a lot easier, okay? So, it's good, isn't it? It's cheap, it's easy. This is for your survival kit. Now, this one's a slightly bigger than the one I did the first time, but I wanted to make sure that everyone could see the overall size and, you know, and what you could do with these. I mean, we want to make sure that you can actually fish with this. I mean, that other one's pretty good, but so if you're looking inside here, you'll find inside here as you do this that you'll see the fishing reel, which is an important thing to be able to see. When you're fishing, you want to be able to see. So if something tangles up, you can fix it. That's actually the main reason for it. So that's why it's an excellent design. I mean, who would have thought something for the old workman would be turned into something so innovative? Yeah, see, a bit of tangle. You gotta watch what you're doing when you do this. That's why I've got my foot on. Keep an eye on it. make sure it doesn't tangle. Inside here, there's a straight lining sequence. I'm not sure we can see that, but you'll see a straight line of all your reel going in there. And as you know, when you reel things up, they always follow a design from where the last bit went. So far, this one seems to be doing the same thing. So this could take a while, so yeah. Well, check that out. That's that entire reel there. And you know, I can actually put more on here if I wanted to, but you know what? Try to keep the price down for everyone. So that's that bit done. And the best thing is, I can let go of it and it'll stay there because there's actually a felt grip in there that actually grips it. Now, the top reason why I didn't put my screws back in is because I want to make sure nothing went wrong. Now I'm at that stage, I can put my screws back in. So exactly figure out what I did here. Right. Where did the other screw go? Give a moment, I've lost a screw, I need to replace it. So, that's the Irwin fishing rod, as I'm calling it, or the Irwin rod fishing rod. Very easy to do, as you can see. Got all my hooks and stuff in here. And my cat's just meowed at me saying it's dinner time. And clearly wants fish. Better go get it. Thanks for watching.